Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're going to explore some effective strategies for classroom management and handling off-task pupils. The title of our presentation is Effective Strategies for Classroom Management and Off-Task Pupils, with a focus on dealing with disruption. Over the next few slides, we'll cover practical approaches to keep your classroom organized and engaged, even when disruptions happen. So let's get started. Let's talk about how consistency plays a crucial role in reducing behavioral incidents over time. When we are consistent in our approach, it helps create a predictable environment, which in turn makes students feel safer and more secure. This consistency is key to seeing a gradual decrease in disruptive behaviors. Now, alongside consistency, proactive strategies are essential. These are measures we implement before any issues even begin. By being proactive, we can address potential triggers early on, which helps prevent disruptions from occurring in the first place. This is where proactive management comes into play. It's about being intentional and strategic in our actions to minimize problems before they start. When we combine consistency with proactive strategies, we significantly reduce the likelihood of incidents happening. Overall, the goal is to create a positive, stable environment where disruptions are minimized and learning can happen smoothly. Proactive management is a powerful tool in achieving that. Tony, your target is to reach number 6 by 10:30. Setting clear, time-bound targets like this is one of the most effective ways to help students stay focused and motivated. When goals are specific and have a deadline, students know exactly what they need to achieve and by when. It's about creating a sense of urgency and purpose. This approach ties into the broader theme of individual targets because it personalizes the learning process. Each student benefits from having a clear goal that's tailored to their progress. It keeps everyone accountable and helps them measure their own success. So remember, when you give students a clear target with a deadline, you're not just telling them what to do. You're guiding them to take ownership of their learning and stay engaged. Breaking work into chunks really helps create a clear roadmap for success. When we divide tasks into smaller, manageable parts, students can see exactly what they need to focus on and how to get there. It makes the overall goal feel less overwhelming and more achievable. Targets are also a powerful tool because they show students that you're genuinely interested in their progress. When students see clear targets, they know what they're working toward and that their efforts are recognized. It builds motivation and a sense of purpose. And remember, targets also signal support and care. They communicate that you're watching out for them, guiding them along the way. This helps foster a positive, encouraging learning environment where students feel valued and understood. So, by breaking work into chunks and setting targets, we're not just giving directions. We're showing students that we care about their growth and success. Let's talk about the rule. It's all about catching those minor disruptions early on, like a pencil tapping. The idea is to intervene before it turns into a bigger issue. When we jump on small things quickly, we can prevent more serious incidents from happening later. Now, moving on to the goal. It's really about addressing those minor infractions early, before they escalate into bigger problems. By doing this, we create a more focused and respectful environment for everyone. This approach ties back to our overall theme of maintaining a positive classroom climate. When we handle minor disruptions promptly, we're helping to keep the flow smooth and prevent disruptions from snowballing. It's all about being proactive and setting the tone for a productive and respectful space. Let's talk about how to handle disruptions effectively. One key strategy is to neutralize disruption by removing the audience. This means, if a student is causing a disturbance, sometimes the best approach is to remove their attention from the situation, which can help deflate the disruption itself. Next, we want to redirect focus to pupils who are behaving appropriately. By praising or acknowledging students who are on task, we reinforce positive behavior and help shift everyone's attention away from the disruption. It's also important to withdraw attention from attention-seeking acts. When a student acts out just to get noticed, giving them that attention only encourages more of the same. So, a planned ignoring approach can be very effective. By not reacting to the disruptive behavior, we reduce its reinforcement. Overall, these strategies, removing audience, redirecting focus, and planned ignoring, are about managing disruptions without escalating the situation. They help maintain a positive learning environment by subtly guiding attention back to what truly matters, learning and appropriate behavior. Discreet gestures build a private dialogue and strengthen relationships. These subtle movements allow you to connect with your audience on a deeper level without disrupting the flow. They serve as nonverbal cues that can reinforce your message and create a sense of trust. Signal authority silently without stopping the flow of the lesson. A well-placed gesture can convey confidence and control, helping you maintain authority naturally. This keeps the audience engaged and respects the momentum of your presentation. Nonverbal signals are an essential part of effective communication. They help you maintain momentum by emphasizing key points and guiding attention smoothly. Remember, these gestures are not just about what you say, but how you say it through your body language. Using them wisely can make your message more impactful and memorable. So, practice incorporating these subtle cues to enhance your overall presentation style. Proximity control is a simple yet powerful tool in our classroom management toolkit. It provides that extra support students need and helps strengthen our relationships with them, often in a seamless way. When we move closer to a student, we can often address off-task behavior without even saying a word. It's about being present and showing that we're attentive, which can naturally redirect their focus. This nonverbal strategy fosters a sense of connection and control, creating a calm environment where students feel supported. Remember, sometimes the most effective interventions are the quietest. Just a simple proximity can make a big difference in maintaining a positive, focused classroom. When it comes to diffusing conflict, one of the most effective strategies is to address the underlying reason behind the tension. Instead of reacting emotionally or defensively, try to understand what's really going on beneath the surface. Showing genuine care and awareness is crucial here, and it's important to do so without direct criticism, which can escalate the situation. For example, instead of saying something confrontational, ask a simple, caring question like, "What's the matter?" This approach invites the other person to share their feelings or concerns without feeling attacked. It shifts the focus from confrontation to understanding, which can make a big difference in calming things down. The key concepts to remember are being supportive and questioning. Supportiveness shows that you're on their side, wanting to resolve the issue together. Questioning, when done thoughtfully, helps uncover the root cause of the conflict. Overall, this approach aligns perfectly with the broader theme of managing conflict through empathy and effective communication. It's about creating a space where dialogue replaces discord, paving the way for resolution and understanding. Let's look at some simple examples. Try this or that first, or sit here or over there, or blue pen or black pen. These choices might seem small, but they serve an important purpose. They give students a sense of autonomy, allowing them to make decisions. And that helps them feel more in control, more engaged, and more willing to participate. Plus, offering limited choices helps students save face, especially if they're unsure or hesitant. It's a way to guide behavior without making them feel pressured or judged. Now, why do we focus on choices? Because they empower students. They give them a sense of ownership over their learning process. And when students feel empowered, they're more motivated and more likely to comply with what we want them to do, without resistance. So, incorporating small, meaningful choices aligns with our overall goal, fostering autonomy while still guiding students effectively. Be ready to praise positive behavior the moment it changes. When you notice a student doing something right, don't wait, acknowledge it right away. This immediate recognition reinforces the good behavior and encourages others to follow suit. Praising one student can have a ripple effect, influencing the entire class. When students see their peer being appreciated, It creates a more positive and supportive atmosphere. That's the power of the ripple effect. Small acts of recognition can spread positivity throughout the classroom, making it a more engaging and respectful environment for everyone. Remember, these moments of praise are not just about the individual, but about shaping the overall classroom culture. All right, so here we are at the final step of our 6-step progressive response ladder, strategic praise. This is where we recognize positive behavior to reinforce good habits and motivate continued cooperation. It's about acknowledging efforts sincerely and specifically, which helps build a trusting relationship. Before that, in step 5, we offer support, showing that we're there to help and collaborate, not just to discipline. Step 4 involves proximity control, using your physical presence thoughtfully to manage the situation without escalating it. Then, step 3 is about nonverbal signals, using body language and facial expressions to communicate calmly and assertively. Moving on, step 2 is planned ignoring. Sometimes, not giving attention to minor misbehaviors can reduce their occurrence. And of course, it all begins with step 1, the 6-step progressive response ladder itself, a structured approach to address behaviors calmly, consistently, and effectively. Connecting these steps, remember, it's about creating a positive environment where good behavior is encouraged and challenges are managed with confidence and care. Strategic praise, when used thoughtfully, is a powerful tool to reinforce the behaviors we want to see.